So today I'm going to share a few lessons from my playbook for shipping faster in general. That's a term used in software development for just bringing your app into the world sooner so you can get feedback sooner, so you can iterate sooner. Important for software development, important for advertisements, and important for life in general. Because you don't want to build things that then nobody wants, right? Everybody has done the experience. I start by trying a new approach for my thought gathering. I love my note taking, but you can only do so much on papers. Compiling a training for editors is a lot of things can be said and will be said in the first stage. The current idea is to record everything in stage one. I sat down, drank coffee, and thought long and hard about what to include in each of those points. And to make sure that I don't forget anything, I sat down and I recorded myself talking about it for at least 50 minutes or an hour. What's the Japanese tradition called where they do physical movements in order to remember parts of a certain protocol? Example given trains. There's a word for it. I just forgot it. But they also pointing and calling. Shisakanko. That basically means they make certain body gestures. They point at stuff because if you connect movements to the SOP, you will remember each of the steps more clearly because you are basically having the muscle memory. And the same thing happens when you speak about it. You just happen to remember things that you wouldn't in a note. Try it once with something you can't really get on paper. Record yourself on voice memos on your Mac and then go to Restream and transcribe it to text. Do the same thing, but for free. Try it. You're going to be surprised how much more things you remember by pointing and calling. Sat in this booth and I recorded myself rambling about all these steps. I wrote down notes on Apple Notes and I also recorded myself. When I wrote some things, I felt like I'm stuck at some point. I could have talked about it for 3 hours. I didn't care. But the idea behind this, why would I need a voice note? I made a transcript of that audio recording and fed it into Claude for then Claude to restructure it into this is the prompt, into a more coherent structure and not some schizophrenic person yapping their guts out. What I used is this plaud device. I got it out of fun last week, and you can pretty much attach it to your phone and talk to it whenever. It can also record calls. It summarized all of the things. I can look at a mind map, can open those things, and all that interested me was the transcript. I took all of that and I put it into Claude. And I've said to Claude, hey, can you please restructure it so it makes sense for a person who is learning that one by one. So now the only thing left is recording that stuff, putting it in a WAP, and then creating automations. We'll see you tomorrow. Psych! I already did the WAP thing. I didn't record it yet because there are people in this office. It's already like 9:30 p.m. in Germany. But what I did is I founded a new WAP and I created the course setup already. So having each of the steps of the training, I created a sheet that automatically takes all the opt-ins from the website. What opt-ins, you ask? I also created the landing page. Isn't that crazy? I looked into a new tool. It's called Framer, and Framer works so much faster than Webflow. I'm thinking about transitioning my website over because this theme slaps ass. Holy fuck. And I've seen a few integrations where you can basically rip websites with Framer but it's the first day I'm touching it. But so far I can just put in a video as soon as I have it, have a form right here, they opt in, and the email gets transferred to the sheet. So right now I didn't figure out how to use the API from Warp to automatically add them to the waitlist. So what happens now is they opt into this. Opt into this and they get redirected to the waitlist on WAP, which is also fine for now. We want to test this as soon as possible. I know it doesn't look like that much, but the whole training is scripted now. I just need to record it, as I said. And the scripting is what took the most part today, okay? I'm super tired still, but I crushed this jet lag instantly. I woke up 7 a.m., bang, 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 Japanese lesson and everything. I'm pretty confident I can do this. No effect so far. And yeah, we'll see each other tomorrow once I recorded the training.